a huge trout, but it is a trout. Woo! There you go. Nice clean trout. Oh, nice rainbow there on the spoon. Cool deal. Hello folks, Cal Kellogg here. Lucy and I are on the back half of our daily 4-mile hike out here in the Tahoe National Forest, and it is time for our weekly trout fishing report. And there's some good, there's some mediocre, and there's some slow fishing to report. The good news is the fishing's getting better every single day now. We are moving into a fall pattern, and very shortly we're going to have wide open trout fishing at a bunch of different destinations. Let's start with the really good stuff. Start off with Elmonor. Brian Ricucci, he's been up there on Elmonor. He's been catching fish steadily all summer. He's catching rainbows that range all the way up to and beyond 6 pounds. He's catching some very large browns up to about 9 pounds. He's been having to work for his fish. And up until this week, he'd been trolling slow. He'd been using, his threaded worms, his gulp, flies, stuff like that. But this week, he started running the hardware. He started running spoons. He started running faster. That bite is starting to come together. The bait is forming up. The trout are forming up on the bait. And that bite is going to do nothing but get better. Elmonor is never easy, at least not for me. But that's a place you can go and catch those big, iconic fish. So that's my number one choice. And I'll be up there real soon. And I'll be up there often until the snow, chases me away. The other place going off right now, right this morning, is Eagle Lake. Brian just texted me. He is on Eagle Lake this morning, and he told me the trout bite is wide open on trolling flies. He's working the southern basin. He's working near the surface, and he's catching 2 to 3 pound rainbows with no problem. He said they are frisky, they are feeding, and it's a pretty epic bite this morning. I just got back from 4 days on Lake Shasta. Great quality fish up there. There were a few copepod fish, lots of nice clean rainbows that were, 2 to 4 pounds pretty much. It wasn't easy. The fish are down anywhere. We caught fish from 60 to 110 feet deep. It's starting to get into its fall funk. Shasta is one of the places when it transitions from summer to fall, the trout fishing can get downright tough up there, and it's showing signs of that. I was getting anywhere from 4 to 8 fish a day, working deep water, working pretty hard for the fish. I'm going to shoot out some videos this week talking more about what I experienced up there, but it's still a very viable option, and the bass fishing is fantastic right now. So if you want to get up there, get your troll on. During the week, crowds are light. On the weekend, you're still getting a lot of pleasure boaters out there running around, but they don't really interfere with the fishing. The fish are down, 60 to 80 feet deep mostly, so they don't care what's going on up top. So if they don't annoy you, they certainly don't annoy the fish. The fish are feeding on shad, and the bait is very small, so you got to scale down your lures for success up there. The sleeper bite is New Melones, and that place is going to get crazy when the surface temperature comes down. But right now, guys fishing deep, they are catching big, beautiful square tail rainbows that range up to 6 pounds. So there are some awesome fish in the mix. The big fish that I heard about recently that weighed 6 pounds was caught on a Max Lure Wiggle Hoochie by a retired guide, Rene Villanueva. Actually, it was caught by his buddy, but they were out on Rene's boat. They were out there putting around like retired guys because, Rene's a retired guy now, and that big fish hit. But as we see the temperature come down on the surface there, those fish are going to move up top, and it's going to get very exciting. It's also going to get very exciting at places like Collins, Amador, stuff like that. So that pretty much wraps up our NorCal trout report for now. I'm going to hit the American River this week, see what I can do down on the Middle Fork. I'm going to get out for a morning of plugging. Keep hearing something behind me. There's always bears about out here this time of the year. So anyway, I'm going to get out on the Middle Fork. I'm going to hit that. I'm going to throw some Panther Martins, some minnow plugs, some stuff like that, and see what I can do. But anyway, the time is up on us, guys. Get that trout gear ready because it's starting to get better, and it's going to get crazy here in another couple weeks. Anyhow, I'm Cal Kellogg. That's the Trout Report. I'm signing off. If you haven't had a chance to hit the subscribe button, please do that. And go check out my tackle store on Fish Hunt Shoot's website. That's Fish Hunt Shoot Productions, and we have a full-blown tackle store up there. Gears in and out all the time, different stuff, grubs, tubes, flies, rods, reels, plugs, whatever's hot, whatever I can offer up, quality tackle at a good price, it's up there. So anyhow, I'm Cal Kellogg. I got to finish up this hike and get back home. I will catch you guys later. Thanks a lot, folks.